Top 5 World's Most Strongest Nations. Defining the world's most powerful countries is not always clear-cut, and can be subjective. The most powerful nations are the ones that shape global economic patterns, preoccupy policymakers, and tend to have strong defense and military. Foreign policies of powerful countries are closely tracked, and they consistently dominate news headlines around the world. U.S. News & World Report by Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania has found a way to rank the world's most powerful countries in its best countries rankings. The report surveyed over 20,000 people from 4 regions across the globe. Respondents were asked to associate 80 countries with 5 attributes: military alliances, international alliances, political influence, economic influence, and leadership. So here's the list of top 5 strongest nations in the world, according to 2019 Best Countries Report. On number 5. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is a highly developed nation that exerts considerable international economic, political, scientific and cultural influence. The country's role on the global stage faces new questions as the nation has withdrawn from the European Union. The nation's global influence has its roots in the British Empire that formed during the European colonial era and peaked in the early 20th century, before embarking on decolonization following World War II. The United Kingdom of today dates to the formation of the medieval Kingdom of England, and later, the establishment of a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy in the 17th century. Number 4. India. India is one of the largest military powers on the planet. It has the most active manpower of any country aside from China and the US, in addition to the most tanks and aircraft of any country besides the US, China, or Russia. India also has access to nuclear weapons. It's expected to become the 4th highest military spender on Earth. India is considered one of the potential superpowers of the world. This potential is attributed to several indicators, the primary ones being its demographic trends and a rapidly expanding economy and military. Before it can be considered a superpower, the country must overcome many economic, social, political problems, and it also needs to be influential on the international stage. Number 3. Russia. Russia as a nation dates back more than a millennium, and authoritarian rule has marked much of its history. It was the largest and leading republic of the Soviet Union, which formed in 1922. Russia has one of the world's largest economies, that is powered by its extensive natural resources. Russia also is one of the world's largest exporters of military weapons, trailing only the United States. Russia is a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, and is a member of major international organizations, including the Group of 20, the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, the Council of Europe and the World Trade Organization. Number 2. China. Home to one of the world's oldest civilization, China has been ruled by the Communist Party since 1949, when the nation was established as the People's Republic of China. The country is the world's most populous and is considered the 2nd largest by landmass. China has been one of the world's fastest growing major economies, since former leader Deng Xiaoping installed reforms in 1978. China's rapid economic development poses several domestic challenges, including balancing population growth with its natural resources, a growing income inequality, and a substantial rise in pollution across the country. China is recognized as possessing nuclear weapons. It has been a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council since 1971. Number 1. United States. United States is the world's most dominant economic and military power. Likewise, its cultural imprint spans the world, led in large part by its popular culture expressed in music, movies and television. One of the major factors that have contributed to the superpower status of the nation is its military might. Apart from this, the other influential factors playing a major hand are economic prowess and staunch leadership. The USA is also dominating the world with a strong cultural influence through popular food joints, making it a global leader. While its relative power peaked in the 1990s, the US, unlike most other developed economies, has continued to expand its power in most areas in recent decades. Nevertheless, increasing concerns about the state of politics in the US, as well as new demographic concerns, will threaten the overall U.S. power. With this, we come to an end of our top 5 strongest nations in the world. Let us know who you think is the most powerful of them all. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to our channel for more upcoming videos.